triple-double this season, which ties him with Michael Jordan and Oscar Robertson. Good company to be in for the longest such streak in NBA history. Meanwhile, the Steph Curry-less Warriors took down the Spurs in Wemby's return to action after a one-game absence with a 112-102 win. Jonathan Kuminga led the way for Dub Nation, dropping 22 points. Okay, guys, so the 7 through 10 spots in the West closely contested. Only 3 games separating the Warriors and the Kings. Among these 4 teams, our ESPN Analytics gives the Mavericks and Lakers, Shannon, the best chance to reach the Western Conference Finals. Okay, so here's the deal, SA. Which Western Conference team from the 7th seed or lower has the best shot of a deep run in the playoffs? I'm going to give you some options, but go wherever you want. Dallas, Lakers, Golden State. Where's your head?
Shannon Sharp, I never thought I would say this. I'm going to give the Dallas Mavericks a chance.
Wow. Is that because you just left Texas?
No, not at all. Listen, I'm going to give the Dallas Mavericks a chance. Yo, man, what I'm seeing from Luka is what I'm paying attention to, Shannon. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking at size, and you look at the greatness of LeBron and Anthony Davis and knowing that you got to go up against bigger teams. I feel you on that. It's not one of those moments where I'm trying to actually refute what I suspect you're going to say. I'm just looking at Luka right now, and I'm saying, can we pause for a second to acknowledge what the hell we're talking about and what we're seeing? This brother right now, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic have played together the last 16 games. They're 11-5. Kyrie's averaging 25 on 51.7% shooting, 42.7% from three-point range. He's doing his thing, and we barely ever hear about him. You know why, Shannon? Because this dude, Luka Doncic here, is averaging a triple-double over the last 16 games. 33.9 points, 10.3 rebounds, 10.6 assists, nearly 40% shooting from three-point range. And when I see how unstoppable he is, how no one seems to have an answer for him, it's not just his shot-making ability, his intellect on the offensive side of the ball, but his ability to control pace and tempo and how that serves what Jason Kidd wants to do. He's one of those guys, Shannon, where I'm looking at others and I'm saying, your greatness is going to be required to knock off his greatness. It's not going to be enough to play good basketball. It's not going to be enough to go on a run and find a momentum. It's going to be called upon for the Stephs, for the LeBrons, because we talk about playing, and that's where they're at. The Stephs, the LeBron, whatever. It's going to be called upon them to elevate their level of greatness to offset what this dude is throwing at them. That's where I'm coming from with this, Shannon, and that's the only reason I'm saying what I'm saying.
Well, considering Luka over his first 6 games, I mean, he's averaging a triple-double over his last 7, but the 6 previous, he had 30-point triple-doubles. And so that just goes to show their greatness. I remember watching him, and after his first year, Stephen and I said he was the closest thing that I had ever seen to Larry Bird before or since. And people laughed at me. But I don't think people realized just how great Bird was, because Bird was a 24, 10, and 6 guy for his career. That's right. He scored 24 points a game, averaged 10 rebounds with 6 assists. And then when you see Luka can score the ball better, he can rebound just as well, but he's a better facilitator because he has the ball in his hands a lot more than Larry Bird. I'm going to take the Lakers for the simple fact. I'm going to say they're two-headed monsters, which is Kyrie and Luka. I think LeBron and AD can cancel those guys out. Now, maybe they don't score as much. Those two guys probably going to get you somewhere between 60, maybe 60, 65, because Luka's going to be hard to hold him under 35. Kyrie gives you 60, gives you 25, gives you his average. That's 60. If AD and LeBron can give you somewhere the mid to high 50s, now you got to go to the third guy. Can I keep that D-Lo going? Because D-Lo been off the chain, Stephen A. That's what and I told him, don't tell him. The trade deadline is still an option. So I want him to keep playing like he's playing, because he don't know whether he's going to come or go. I mean, come or stay. But he's been playing unbelievable. Austin Reeves has been unbelievable all year. And now Rui, I don't know if you've noticed, Stephen A., but ever since they put Rui in that starting lineup, he's looked really, really well. It's hard to say this now, 1,000. Am I like as sold or as definitive as I normally would be on the Lakers? No, because I've been watching the Mavericks and I've been watching Luka and what they've been doing. But I just believe in a series with LeBron and AD, because I'm not so sure. But and the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr., he's an outlier because you never know. He can go and give you 10 points a game, or he can go 8 for 12 from the three-point line and give you 30 points a game.
That's D'Angelo Russell, though, Shannon.
D'Angelo been playing good. He's been consistent lately, Stephen A.
2 of the last 3 games, when they lost to Sacramento, he had 10 points. They beat Minnesota the other night. He had 13. Now, he dropped to 44 against Milwaukee.
You saw that one?
I thought they were spectacular. Well, first of all, I saw more than you because I actually show up to games in Los Angeles. We can't find you. You understand what I'm saying? You all over the damn country. I actually show up to the games. You understand? So the point that I'm trying to make to you is that I've seen D-Lo. No question. He's been, for the most part, he's been very impressive since they put him back in the lineup. But what was the knock against him? Because he was doing pretty damn well last year as the tail end of the regular season. Went into the playoffs well. And then the Western Conference Finals, you better put an APB out for him. He couldn't find him for about 2 months after that either.
Right.
I mean, that's how much he disappointed. disappeared. So he's got some stuff to prove. And I'm saying to you, Hachimura, Vanderbilt comes back. That'll elevate the Lakers defense, but it will compromise them offensively in a lot of people's eyes. We have to see how that meshes, which is why everybody's been asking so many questions about Darvin Ham. I think Austin Reeves has been up and down. I got a lot of confidence in him. He's been up and down.
Top of the hour,
Looking at Dallas, wow. They got some offense, brother. They can put it on you. They can put it on you. That's all.
They ain't got no defense, though.
Understand?
A-L-L-A-S.
There you go. What?
Ain't got no defense. I used to know.
Alice. You call Alice.